Alright, so part 2 kicks off immediately, just throwing you into a big ass firefight. I believe oh no, that's right, you don't actually have a gun, so you need to do this whole sequence before you can deal with the guys. Once you get to the top, you can usually do like an air attack on the first guy so you can get his gun very quickly. And then these two guys, you don't have to worry about them because they get, I believe, killed by that rubble falling on them. And then this was me forgetting where the fuck I was supposed to go. But you want to be careful here because those guys can possibly kill you as you're trying to go across. Try and like blind fire those two guys on your left while you're hanging, just so you don't risk them possibly killing you. Another thing that you do is that if you try and run past all these guys into the next area, it will give you a checkpoint, and you will more than likely die. But when you reload the checkpoint, all those guys back there will be dead, and you just have to deal with these guys up here. And I believe there was dynamite back there that I didn't pick up. I just noticed that now. I'm not sure. And how that guy didn't kill me, I don't know. I should have been dead. I was completely stunned by the grenade going off. And that guy put like 3 bullets into me, and somehow I wasn't dead. I'm really not sure. But this trophy that pops up is for killing 1,000 enemies, which is kind of crazy that on my second time through the game I already hit 1,000 enemy kills. But considering how many times I went through that section on chapter 8, I'm not completely surprised I already hit 1,000. I still haven't done the, I think it's like kill 100 guys before dying. But apparently you can kind of cheese that in at the end of chapter 7 before you have to get to the car. Cause I guess there's like 2 enemies that like infinitely spawn for you, so you can just like kill them a bunch of times apparently. But I haven't done that. There's even a way to cheat the speedrun thing using chapter select that I'm probably gonna end up doing just to save me the issue of having to do like a 3rd playthrough of the entire game. When you get here, this shotgunner will always come rushing up here, and you can usually kill him while he's climbing up before he actually has a chance to shotgun you to death. And you want to try and kill that guy that was all the way on the left, since going to cover here, he tends to still be able to get a good shot on you. So, but you will sometimes get unlucky, and when the other guys will go and jump on the turret. I unfortunately ended up not having any dynamite to throw, so I kind of had to go around the left on this guy. And I actually ended up getting lucky and he jumped off the turret for some stupid ass reason. I'm not really sure why he did that. But it worked out for me. And I'm not jumping on the turret because when I did this section on hard, I was getting killed. Because usually some random enemy was circling around my left and shooting me while I was on the turret. And usually what ended up happening was if I moved around to try and shoot him, a guy on the right was killing me then. So I just wasn't taking the chance on crushing. So once that, just like any other of the combat areas, when everyone's dead, just kind of run around and pick up any loose ammo that you can get. And usually you can do like a strike attack on that guy, but I guess the way I rolled, it didn't want to like activate for me or something. Now this checkpoint is weird because I guess killing those two guys gives me a checkpoint. And it's weird because like the way the checkpoint reloaded me, I had to re-pick up the sniper rifle. I'm not really sure why. But I think I ended up getting like a 2-for shot when I was aiming for that sniper and that guy was running in front of him. I think the game gave me both of them at one time, which is something I didn't think was actually possible. Even though the sniper is pretty much a one-hit kill on all enemies, I didn't think I could get a 2-for. And this is me getting nearly fucked because of the platforming, where Nathan decided to fucking shimmy around instead of actually like climbing up like I wanted him to. I probably should have picked up the sniper rifle so I could have dealt with these guys a lot more efficiently than, yeah, and that guy just popped his head up and got it fucking knocked off.
Hey kid, no place to land up here. Can you make it down to the water?
Yeah, set her down. One way or another, we'll get you.
But you can just slide down here and completely avoid that guy. You don't need to worry about him. And I've never had either of these guys like actually like rush me. They tend to stay back, so you don't need to worry too much about them like being right up in your face. When you come up here, these two guys across are 3 guys. You don't actually need to deal with them. You can just like slide down and completely bypass them. But I just decided to kill them anyway, since I believe I was, well, I ended up dying, so it wasn't like I had a chance at the survivor trophy. For some reason they made it killing like 100 guys, so in the end I'm not really sure why I was actually dealing with those 3 guys. I guess it's just my nature to try and kill all the guys. I'm not really sure, but this area isn't too difficult since there's those explosive barrels that you can shoot to take out a couple of the guys. And when you go into cover here, make sure you kill this guy on the right before you worry about the guy on the left. I made a mistake of dealing with this guy first, and I ended up getting killed for it. So, and then basically the rest is just sliding down and getting to the plane, and that pretty much does it for chapter 9.